Hello beautiful, I hope you are well. So I've just been working on a video for my Patreon community about some specific items that I recently purchased that reflect what I've realized has become a bit of a high-low dressing philosophy. The mechanics of how I've been able to achieve this lazy glam look. What we are here to do is have some tea and chat about high-low shopping and dressing and how it may be the solution to your style woes as it has become the solution to my style dilemmas. Oh yes, this is the Genmancha. Basically, high-low style or dressing involves combining items that are super budget with items that are luxury. Where those budget options might come from is, well, anywhere. Anyone's guess, and you can get them from anywhere. So, maybe we're talking secondhand shopping. You like a little bit of fast fashion. I'm not going to pretend I'm not partial to a certain brand that does a certain type of turtleneck. Maybe it's sale shopping. So my big thing was that I really wanted to level up my wardrobe. How I had to do that was through budgeting, which ultimately evolved into this high-low approach. So I have developed some rules about how I shop. The biggest factor has been that I've started seeing my wardrobe as a long-term investment. If you've been with me a long time, you know that there were times where my wardrobe was a lot more disposable. There wasn't really anything super expensive in it, and honestly, I was ready to drop it at the drop of a hat. I now see my wardrobe as a long-term investment, which has enabled me to value the individual pieces within my wardrobe, and it's helped me to prioritize which pieces I want to invest in over others. Prioritize what types of items are going to elevate your style. Is it the coat? Is it the shoes? Is it the handbag? I would say that it's probably those little signature pieces that you want to wear over and over and over again that are probably the good investment pieces. Something to remember is that true luxury is comfort. True luxury in life is comfort. And with that, I would love to introduce you to today's video sponsor, Vivaya. They create beautiful, classic styles that look luxurious, feel luxurious, and yet you will get them at such a reasonable price, especially as we head into sale season. Margot Mary-Jane square-toed shoe with a tiny little sweet buckle. This style of shoe comes in a range of colors, including some patterns. They are machine washable, antimicrobial. They are made from 6 recycled plastic bottles. The sweet little strap is completely adjustable for a customized fit. They are ridiculously comfortable. I already own these in ruby red, so I've already tested the style. I would recommend that you maybe go up half a size. My normal size is a 37. I got these in a 37.5 and they fit perfectly. I also want to show you these navy blue boots that I actually got from Vivaya last year. These are called the Regina Pro. A standard fit applies to these shoes. They are water repellent. They have a stretchy ankle area. They are so comfortable with this mid-height heel. The perfect choice for fall and winter. These also come in a range of colors. A big thank you to Vivaya for sending me these glorious shoes. If you have not yet tried Vivaya, do yourself a favor, use my discount code and get yourself a beautiful pair of Vivaya shoes. With a range of beautiful versatile designs and a huge variety of colors, I can guarantee that you will find at least one pair of shoes that you will love and wear constantly. Vivaya are a brand committed to comfort, practicality, and usability. A massive thank you to Vivaya for sponsoring today's video. My little hack for maintaining my lazy glam wardrobe is to buy the same items over and over again. And I don't necessarily mean the exact same item from the exact same place, but it is taking styles that already work for me, styles that already fit into my formula, getting another pair of shoes, for example, in the same style but in a different color. I mean, that's what I've done with these Mary Janes from Vivaya. I already had them in this beautiful ruby red. I'm already obsessed with these shoes, with the comfort, and it was just such a no-brainer to get them in black. And I mean, if I did have the kind of job where I had to leave the house, I would probably get like 3 or 4 pairs of these, or the similar variants that they have on their website. I would just rotate them, knowing that I'm always going to look sharp, I'm always going to look like me, and knowing that those more inexpensive items will do the hard work for me, I can then save up for something else that's going to enhance those pieces. So I thought it would be fun to show you the items that I have multiples of. These are things that I wear over and over and over again. And I've got some clothes to show you now. Yeah, why don't we just start here? White t-shirts are just such a no-brainer. They're so easy to style. I have a couple of new additions. We've got cropped one, a full-length one. Both are from Organic Basics. Then there's this cotton, well, different type of cotton. This is a cotton knit. I put a little pin in there just to play with texture a little bit, just for fun. Basically, it has the same or a very similar purpose to just the ordinary cotton tees, and that is to make things look more casual. I like to tone things down. For lazy glam to work, there needs to be a level of effortlessness, which I feel like t-shirts definitely give me. The Organic Basic stuff is really well priced. This was a little more expensive, but they're all in the mid-range purchases spectrum. We got white pants. This is the pair that you are familiar with that I've been styling like a maniac over the last... In my most recent Patreon video, I talk about these pants. In a city like Perth, where we get, 6 months of solid heat, I'll just wear these over bathers, pool parties, and, maybe for other leisure activities, going for a swim, hanging out at the beach, whatever. These are a budget and I can wreck them kind of a pant. With the other pants, I'd probably be less likely to take them to a pool or to a salty beach, because I would be worried about that water getting on that pant and ruining it. These are the ones that can handle anything, really, because they were really cheap, and while they're very cute, I'm not ultimately too attached to them. Boob tubes have, look at how many there are. Boob tubes have become such a big part of my wardrobe narrative, and it's because they are the simplest of simple items that you can get. Here in Australia, again, we get lots of heat, and so as you can see, I've got a selection of black and white boob tubes. We've got my fancy boob tube. It's quite a solid viscose material. It's got structure to it, it's got shape to it. Probably the most expensive purchase out of all these. So this one has a pair of pants that goes with it, and it's kind of like my going out boob tube. This one I got to go with the white cotton pants. It's the same brand, same fabric, and I just thought it would be fun. Well, I need to complete sets, that's how I roll. I mean, I wouldn't say those pants are dressy, but it is a situation where I could look a little more dressed up, because we're about to get into the super casual ones now, and you'll understand what I mean when I say those ones are a little bit more dressy. We've got this simple black cotton one, which is like a full body length on me. Budget purchase last summer. And of course, because my wardrobe is so basic these days, it's so simple. If there is something that really works, I will endeavor to get it in a white version. So then I have 2 options, and we've got this white one, which is the same brand. These cropped boob tubes, I've got 2 of them here. A recent delivery from Organic Basics, and they're pure cotton. I'll insert outfit here maybe. They're just a little bit more flirty, a little bit more fun, something I could wear to the beach. So I really want the ability to just repeat looks. It honestly just makes my life so much easier if I know, okay, I'm just gonna choose one of those boob tubes and a pair of pants. That's it, that's what it comes down to. And then I'm gonna have to show you my turtlenecks, aren't I? Because I keep going on about how I've got 5 of them. So I've got some light material versions. This is a stretchy one with a bit of a white seam in it. I got this last year. This is definitely a lightweight material. It's a viscose. And this black one is the first piece of black clothing that I got after not wearing black for a really long time. I got this at the end of 2022 because I was volunteering for the jazz festival, because I love jazz. I got this at the end of 2022 because I was volunteering for the jazz festival because I love jazz. The uniform was to wear something black. Now, it was just a cheap, fast fashion buy. I didn't know at the time if I was going to commit to black, so I didn't want to spend a lot of money on it. It's really stretched out. I mean, to be honest with you, the only reason I'm holding onto it is because it's excellent for layering. If in winter I'm going for a walk or a hike, I want to be super warm, I'll wear this as the bottom layer and then I'll wear one of my wool turtlenecks over the top. And so that way, if I get warm and I decide to take a turtleneck off, it's still the same look. Which is like another hack, I guess, if you live in a country where layering is essential, to get the same item but in different thicknesses or different types of fabric. So that way you can either layer them on top of each other, just if you need to strip a layer off, or if you just want to look consistent, you've got the same look basically in a lightweight fabric. This is the original gangster turtleneck. It's the sheer one from Cos merino wool. Also excellent for layering in winter. 2 cashmere ones. This is the one you've probably seen the most. It's just a black sheer, well, it's not sheer, just a black cashmere, lovely warm turtleneck. I've had this for quite a while now and it's amazing. It's still in excellent condition. I have been hand washing it to look after it. And I've also got a slightly longer one, so it's very similar, cashmere as well, but it just sort of covers the butt. You probably wouldn't have seen this one because I haven't styled this one. This is just one that I mostly wear for walks in winter. So this is like my very casual cashmere black turtleneck. It's not my dressy one, mostly because it is a bit of an awkward length. If you want to achieve high-low, expensive wardrobe look, you're going to need to shop within a theme. You're not going to be able to make true investments in your wardrobe if your wardrobe is all over the place, if your style is scattered. You're here because you believe this, most likely. You are here because we share some values. You come here because there's something you like about my dressing, maybe not necessarily the details of how I dress, but maybe just about my wardrobe philosophy or just how I live my life. And I really appreciate that we've been able to connect and that we've been able to find each other in this little gorgeous community. The more narrow you are with your stylistic choices, the easier it is in so many ways to build your style. The less pieces in your wardrobe, the less variety in your wardrobe, the less genres, the less colors, the less shapes, the less moods, the easier it is going to be to put together that 1, 2, or 3 perfect outfits. Fit matters. Sometimes it makes more sense to do things oversized or smaller. That's all proportion, that's all fun and games, that's all personal styling. But generally speaking, make sure that however you're choosing to wear things, I'm not going to tell you which bit needs to be loose and which bit needs to be tight, that it fits you in a way that is flattering on you. And it's one of those little things that can make a difference. Is the jacket oversized on purpose or by accident? Perhaps having a little bit of budget for getting things altered to fit you well when they need to fit you well will help make a big difference. Always buy things that are high quality, that have durability. This is true of higher priced items and lower priced items. If an item that I purchase is better quality, I am more likely to look after it. I am more likely to put care into maintaining it. That way it's going to last longer, which then means I can save aspects of my budget for the other thing that I want, for the investment pieces. And obviously low-end clothing comes in all different shapes and sizes, just like high-end clothing. You could walk into a fast fashion shop or a secondhand shop and get something that is as good a quality or maybe even better quality than some designer pieces, and that is just a fact of life now. Look for nice lining, the way the item is sewn, symmetry if it's supposed to be symmetrical. I mean, if you're looking to buy something and it's already snagged, it's already got a pull in it, just say no. The fabric is not going to last if it's already like that at the point of sale. Focus on simple items, minimal details. These are the items that are more classic, that will have more longevity in your wardrobe, that will be easier to style, to make versatile. If you pay attention to little things like zips and buttons and know that some things can be changed and some cannot. For example, you can change out cheap looking buttons, but you can't change a big clunky zip if it's in an unopportune spot. And finally, understated grooming. This is more of a styling tip, but if you do want to look a little fancier, I've noticed that people who look fancier, the beauty is understated. It's not over manicured. You don't need to have perfect curls. You don't need to have perfect color. You don't need to be wearing a lot of makeup. The more understated your look, the more likely you are to enhance your natural features, which ultimately should be the goal of your beauty routines. And your makeup collection. You don't need to be spending a lot of money on all the latest makeup, on all the layers of foundation and bronzer and all this other stuff. I would focus more on keeping a few simple makeup looks and hairstyle looks that are easy to do, that can be repeated daily, aren't overstyled, aren't over the top. Well, thank you so much for joining me here today. Thank you so much to Vivaya for sponsoring this video. I will put their link on the screen right now. Once again, please do go check them out. They really are an amazing brand, and I've been working with Vivaya for years, so do check them out. Thank you for your questions as always. Lately, I am answering your questions more often, so if you do have any questions or comments, please do pop them down below. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe so I can do more.